I was just thinking yesterday when I was getting out of the shower, and I thought, oh shit, what if Angela comes in to ask me a question or something? I said, I guess it's not that big a deal. It's nothing she hasn't seen before. She's seen me naked before.
No, Dad, I haven't.
I thought you walked by when I. Hi.
So I've been making some videos and talking with people, and I realized, first of all, he's much more entertaining, much funnier, cuter.
I don't know about that.
Well, he's got a lot of talents. I don't, you know. I'm more the business side. But so I thought what we would do is we would start inviting Bob to do some videos with us, especially because we used to work together when we were at the farmers market, the Heavenly Oaks Farmers Market. And then he also was very helpful when we went to the Point Park and Eats.
Indeed.
That was probably one of the coolest places we'd ever been. Just great people, you know, that helps a lot.
Until it got suffocatingly hot. And heat index is only about 115. Don't worry about it.
You know, it's cool though. They have that coffee shop inside, just the drip, and they have just premium coffees. And the owner, she's amazing too.
Cricket.
But it's air conditioned.
Now this is at the food truck park.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Good girl.
So we're filming this video. Mom, people can still hear you. Good times. So then what we've got to decide at the end of this, you know, if we're going to keep it, trash it, start all over again. Okay, so here's the thing. We're starting this video because we're having a huge giveaway. In fact, I just added another $50 worth of items to it. So now the value is $350 for this giveaway, and it's really easy to enter. All you've got to do is join our newsletter, and everybody who's enrolled in our newsletter will get an entry. If you order American Shaman using the CBD210 code, it's going to give you 30% off, but you'll also get enrolled. You'll get 5 entries. But I want to tell you what's in the package because I think everybody should get an opportunity to try all these items. So how many times have you sold CBD at the booth and people were hesitant to spend money on it? Because I mean, it's kind of pricey.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's not the least expensive stuff in the world. That's for sure. What was the question?
Okay, so whenever we were selling CBD at the booth, you know, we always sold a cream and a water soluble.
Oh,
right?
okay.
You know,
You want to cite an example of somebody who thought it was too expensive and then came back?
yeah, tell us.
Okay. Well, I can't pin it down to a specific person, but many was the time a customer would come up to the booth and they would describe their symptoms of arthritis, pain, and other maladies. So all we do is we get a little dab of this on a tongue depressor and have them apply it to wherever the pain was, and then we tell them to go out and enjoy the rest of the market, and then about 15 or 20 minutes come by and let us know if they could tell any difference. Well, the person who said, oh, I don't know, that's a lot of money, after they walked around the farmer's market and their hand didn't hurt anymore, that $60 suddenly became a very small amount. I mean, people who have been suffering for years. Now, that's just anecdotal evidence on there. This was her experience that she had with it.
You know, it's funny because what I heard a lot of were people who went and got those steroid shots.
Oh, God.
They're like a couple of $100 a pop, and they don't do anything.
Yeah, well, it lasts for 3 or 4 days, and actually by the time that the injection site stops hurting, the pain is back.
So yeah, people would get the cream and they get much more relief, obviously, and there's no shots or steroids that make people, you know,
Bloat.
yeah, it's gross. So what I wanted to
Nothing
do,
like a good steroid bloat, I always say.
yeah, that doesn't sound like it's very nice.
No.
So what we wanted to do in this giveaway was to actually get enough products, enough pieces that every area was taken care of. You've got edibles, you've got dog treats, you've got oils and water soluble, and I want to talk about the differences and why.
This is for the pets.
Yeah, that and the.
Oh, and the doggy treats.
Yeah, they're actually CBD210s, my own product line, right? And they're exclusively available at Positively Sweet Bakery off of Blanco, just inside 410. But I want to explain. Can you probably give us an idea of why it would be good to have both a water soluble and an oil?
No.
Let's just be honest.
Yeah, let's. Hey, she said we're honest. We're painfully honest. No, I would think that the water solubles is a good way to actually get the CBD directly into your system, and you're going to get a higher actual percentage of the CBD in the water soluble because we're mostly made of water. So if you put this water soluble into the beverage of your choice, non-alcoholic.
Hey. Are you suggesting that people don't drink and use CBD?
No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, probably be of some help to them some way.
I happen to know it works very well.
Good.
It works well for me. But it definitely reduces the side effects of drinking.
Yes, indeed. Now, some people have told me that if they have a little trouble getting to sleep at night, or they have all these thoughts flooding their head at night and they can't get to sleep, they start taking their daily dose of the CBD water soluble about a half an hour or so before they go to bed, and it actually helps get those 100 thoughts down to at least 2 or 3, and then it will help you to relax too. You're not going to be high or anything like that, but you will just feel centered and calm and relaxed, and then off to sleep you go.
Hey. So, thank you so much for that explanation.
Yes.
I will tell you though that the reason that an individual would get a water soluble and an oil is so that they don't have to drink the water, because they're about to go to bed. And I think most adults,
go to the bathroom.
Right? So, so you can just slip a little bit in under your tongue, swirl it around your mouth, and like you said, about 30 minutes later is usually when most people start to just doze off. But what's great is, you know how sometimes you wake up and it's 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you still don't want to drink the water, right? Because
No.
that'll get your body actually started, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would use the oil. Oh my goodness, where was I going with this? So terrible. Oh, so you go to sleep, you're up at 3, you take the CBD, so you may only have an hour and a half. Now, if you take Benadryl, it's going to be really hard to get up.
No,
This isn't a problem at all.
May cause drowsiness, the Benadryl.
Yeah, it keeps you asleep.
Do not operate heavy machinery while on Benadryl. Be cautious driving
Yep.
while on Benadryl.
So one thing that I wanted to do in this video, because I've been dying to do this, I want to do it with everybody, so I'm going to have to order some more. But I'd like for you to try this watermelon juice with strawberry lime. I'd like you to give that a good old sample there. See what you think. Let's get your opinion.
Now, does one drink this straight, or should I mix it with a little water?
You drink it straight. Whatever. Good luck. You drink it straight though.
You drink it straight?
Yeah, you can pour it in a glass if you want.
Man, this looks like pure lemon juice. I mean, pure watermelon juice.
Yeah.
Except it's sparkly.
I can smell it over here.
Oh, wow. Really?
Okay, now, Angela, do you want to explain about the importance of a safety seal while I undo this, which may take a couple of minutes?
Well, are you going to try the watermelon thing? You just poured it, but you didn't try it.
Oh, well, I was going to... Never mind.
Here, I'll...
It has a little tartness to it. Now, it does say on here that it includes with strawberry lime. Oh yeah, I can definitely taste the lime in it. Now, see, I don't mind it. It helps it sparkly. It's got a fizz to it. And that helps it for me.
I bet you they just added the lemon CBD to it. The water soluble lemon flavor. Can you taste that in it, or is it?
Yes, yes, you can taste that in it.
I'm just not a fan. What do you think?
I don't mind it. I think it's pretty tasty. If it was a hot day out here instead of a chilly day out here, a couple ice cubes in here, it could be, for me anyway, easily drunk up.
Which is why I thought if I mixed some vodka with it, something would make it taste better. But it didn't help at all.
Yeah. She said I even tried it with vodka and that didn't help. And I said, oh, Angela dear, if you put vodka in and it didn't help you, it must be nasty.
Yeah.
But it's her taste. Mine, I think it's pretty tasty myself.
So, goodness, that will not be included in the prize pack. Let's just say that.
Well, I busted the can open. Okay, did you get the safety seal off of that?
No, I haven't. We did a demonstration in the last video, though. I was going to just talk about.
Okay, fine. I see how it is.
Well, so they just saw this. They don't want to see it again.
No, they don't.
Okay, so for the giveaway, though, it's water soluble CBD, a 1 month supply, 30 eyedroppers of 10 milligrams, of which water soluble. It's nearly 100% absorption. But do you know much about nano emulsified?
I have a concept of it that they break down the CBD into microscopic particles.
Smaller than bacteria.
That's pretty tiny. I'm no Harvard educated doctor, but I can tell you that's tiny. And what is the benefit of that? Oh, the absorption.
Yeah, absolutely. And it gets into the receptors better. And it stays lodged in it better if it's the right particle size, which American Shaman actually has figured out as like 50 BMPS, or I don't know, something.
50 bumps.
I don't know.
That's what it's called in the industry, BMPS, bumps.
Yay. So we got the nano emulsified, that's a month supply. Like I said, in the middle of the night, or if you're someplace where you just can't drink, water or whatever, but you can take this and that work. You really, with the water soluble,
like when
you
they're
really
driving,
need to mix
they can steer with their legs, and then no, I kid, of course. Do not try this at home.
That's not really the direction I was going.
No.
A pain cream.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really funny. People they think that this is a sample. How much is this? $49.99. $60 in the market, right? But we do the 30% off, right? So it's like
Right.
$42.
Yeah.
Same with this, right? But this entire jar, how long do you think it lasts?
I would say, even with daily use, probably 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, so it's crazy because people are like, oh, well, just give that to me. And they think it's like a $5 jar of CBD. And I'm like,
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
So actually, I stopped doing that. I had to because I was going to start losing a lot of friends. But now I give out these little sample containers. They're like very small.
About twice the thickness of a nickel.
Yeah, there you go. But that's an adequate amount to take care of whatever pain that you have, for that, without having to buy the whole thing.
That is the Southwest Airlines jet that has just flown over our set.
Do you know what this is?
Well, it says bath bomb on it. Now, I have over the years laid a couple of bath bombs, but I'm not really sure what a lavender scented bath bomb is.
Hemp extract per unit, 30 milligrams. So yeah, bath bomb. See, I guess you soak in it and it gets rid of pain. I haven't done that. I'm not really into that. I don't take baths.
Obviously.
But there's. I just walked right into that.
Angela's a strong woman, and I mean a strong woman. We kid. She's lovely.
He says this in love. I know.
I know. It all comes from the heart.
So we're not at all close to being done, but one of the other items that we're giving away is a little honey. This is what is this? How many ounces? Can't even tell. I'm so old. 2 ounces.
Obviously doesn't do anything for the eyesight.
It does anything? Okay, so 2 ounces, but this is quite a few applications to like hot tea or something, right? Or on toast?
Yeah, I would imagine you could get several teaspoons out of that and stir it into your tea. In fact, that's a great idea to do with that. Oh, I was going to say I'm afraid that it would go a little too quickly if you like put it on your pancakes or something like that. But yeah, little teaspoon in your tea or something like that would be great.
Now, last but not least, 6 brownies. So you get a brownie, and then you get to give them to 5 of your friends.
You can't go wrong with brownies.
And check this out. So we're giving it away. Actually, the individual who wins is going to be selected by November 15th. We're going to announce it. I don't know, 15th or 16th, but there's an automatic timer, and you'll see a link to this below in the comments, right? But we're giving it away early enough so that you can give this to your family members at Thanksgiving dinner. I know that it would probably help prevent doors from being slammed.
Yes. Now, I do want to point out at this juncture that the edibles and actually all of these products are made out of the CBD and not the THC, which is the psychoactive ingredient in marijuana that gets you high. None of these products will get you high. I mean, I don't recommend anyone overdosing on it, but you know, if you're looking for a high, this is the wrong place to look.
Actually, I'll tell you, we got a lot of business from people who couldn't stop smoking pot, and so they wanted to quit, and they found out that this was a good way to do it because it gets, you know, lowers anxiety. It's been known to lower anxiety, so the addictive behaviors, it would take care of that for them. And so it was very popular with people who were just trying to quit smoking, cigarettes, pot, anything, any kind of addictive behavior.
Well, let's talk briefly about regulation. This is still a fairly new industry, and actually the legitimate businesses, the big businesses in this industry, are crying out for regulation so that there will be universal standards that will have to be upheld by everyone.
It's necessary.
No?
It's necessary.
Well,
it is necessary.
Oh, it is necessary.
I totally agree with you.
I was going to say,
Doesn't happen
now
often.
see here. And also, in other news, the federal government has officially dropped all the rules considering cultivating hemp. So, and primarily driven by the CBD industry. So there are going to be a whole lot of new hemp farmers out there. And of course, hemp, you know, they used to make clothing out of it, they used to make ropes out of it. And so this is going to be a new industrial agricultural product for the country.
Yeah, so we were talking about people and regulations, and it's really important to know this, though. A lot of people are getting into the business, and they don't know a thing about growing hemp.
Mm-mm.
Did you know that if you plant a hemp plant next to a marijuana plant, that it will
mate.
What?
They'll mate.
It lowers the THC. Did you know if you smoke too much in Colorado, that they treat you with CBD because CBD is a regulator of the body.
Let me see if I have this straight now. You say there are people in Denver who get so high that they have to treat them with CBD to bring them back down? Well, that's just sad. I want to try it.
I'll tell you, this is really funny. I was reading on Reddit the other day that this guy says...
You read it on Reddit?
Who came up with that?
Okay.
He tried every possible system he could to get high. He couldn't get any higher. He couldn't even get high anymore. He had just been smoking so much for so long in every kind of form. And I'm thinking, man, your receptors are all full. You need to stop for a little while. That's the only way.
Will they eventually metabolize the THC that's attached to the receptors? So over time it will be flushed out if you stop smoking.
Yeah. You know, with CBD, I can go off of it for a few weeks and I'm fine. But I've been building it up in my system for so long that if I miss some doses, it doesn't really affect me.
Yeah.
In fact, I kind of like to every once in a while. You know.
I can tell you that she used to have some severe back problems, and her back would go out, and literally she would have difficulty moving. Have you had any of those spasms since you've been doing this?
No. But I will tell you. Okay, so some people cream is the way to go because it's directly applicable to where the pain is, right? But what really changed it was when I was taking the liquids, because then it would reduce the stress that would lead to the back problems.
Oh.
At least that's what my experience was, and I think that's one of the reasons that I just don't have those problems anymore. And
I'm
actually,
really glad to hear it. I've seen this poor woman suffer a lot over the years, and everyone is just thrilled that she's feeling better now.
and I used to have rheumatoid arthritis symptoms really bad.
Oh man!
And since I've been using the water solubles and the cream, no medications. You know what? I think we've got.
I can't believe you don't like this.
It's gross.
Damn. Here, let me give some to our camera person Jamie over here.
Yeah.
Give that a little swiggeroo. We'll see in a minute if she goes. Bleh!
And then we'll add the vodka to it.
Yeah, that might be the only way we'll be able to get her to drink it.
Okay, Mom, how is it? You like it too?
She's nodding up and down.
It's okay.
Thank you for the glowing review.
All of y'all are letting me down. Every single one of you. I can't believe y'all like this stuff. So, I guess...
I was going to say, well, how did I let you down? I didn't mean to.
I can't believe y'all like that.
Yeah, I think it's lovely.
Okay, well, I'm apparently the only person on the planet that doesn't like the watermelon strawberry lime drink.
Of course, this is coming from a couple of people who will happily snort a line of Cheetos dust. So, who are we to tell?
We're going to get out of here. We've been talking way too long, but before we leave,
Yes.
we have one last question. Well, okay, first of all, please subscribe to the channel. That's important because we have a lot of new videos. In fact, I got to tell you one last announcement before we leave.
And hit the bell, too, if there's a bell. If there's a bell, hit it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You know what? We'll save the announcement for later. Yes, okay. Take care. Oh, so one last question before we leave. If this is your solution, wouldn't you want to know? Take care.
Bye. And we're clear.
Well, actually, you're still recording. You're supposed to do your